Nigerians beware, as 1,421 Christians were hacked to death by Nigerian jihadists in 7 months of 2020. On Wednesday, 5th of August 2020, Inter-Society Onitsha, Eastern Nigerian International Society for Civic Liberties and Rule of Law, is continuously alarmed over ceaseless and untamed massacre of Christians in Nigeria, or any part thereof, and the lackadaisical attitude and strongly suspected complicity of the present central government and its security forces. It is specifically shocking that in the past 7 months of 2020, or 1st January to 31st of July 2020, no fewer than 1,421 Christians have been hacked to death, out of which jihadist Fulani herdsmen accounted for 1,027 deaths, jihadist Boko people and ISWAP over 310 deaths, and jihadist Ansaru and jihadist bandits over 60. The total Christian deaths of 1,421 includes 24 dark figures. The above was also the summary of 3 letters we wrote differently and electronically submitted to the Secretary General of UN, Antonio Guterres, Commonwealth Secretary General, Honorable Patricia Scotland, QC, and Chief Prosecutor of ICC, Ms. Fatou Bensouda, on one part, and U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, His Holiness Pope Francis, and the High Commissioners, Ambassadors of Australia, Canada, Israel, Norway, United Kingdom, Switzerland, and Ireland on the other side. The third letter was also jointly and separately sent to the European Union delegation to Nigeria and ECOWAS, and ambassadors of the following European Union member states: Netherlands, Finland, Poland, Germany, France, Czech Republic, Italy, Belgium, Denmark, Spain, Portugal, Greece, Hungary, Bulgaria, Slovakia, Austria, and Sweden. In our letter to the UN Secretary General, the Commonwealth Secretary General, and the Chief Prosecutor of ICC, they were reminded that it will be gravely calamitous to sit and watch by and allow Nigeria, a country of multi-ethnicity and multi-religious with explosive population of over 200 million people, to explode into complex humanitarian emergencies, incapable of being managed if allowed to explode. Calling for their immediate intervention to save Nigerian Christians and exert pressure on Nigerian authorities to respect and enforce rights to life and religious freedoms. The ICC prosecutor was specifically called upon to break the International Criminal Court's long years of silence and inaction regarding the ongoing butcheries in Nigeria, including its long delay to do the needful since 2010, when it claimed to have opened investigations on Nigeria. The Secretary General of Commonwealth, Honorable Patricia Scotland, was reminded about the Hare Commonwealth Declaration in 1991, which affirmed that human rights are among the fundamental political values of the Commonwealth, and that the Commonwealth Charter, agreed to be the Commonwealth's heads of government in 2012, also underscores the commitment of member states to Commonwealth principles and values inclusive of human rights, for U.S. Secretary of State and His Holiness Pope Francis and High Commissioners, Ambassadors of European Union, Canada, Australia, UK, Brazil, Israel, and others. Our letter called on them to intervene, including launching their own investigation into the anti-Christian butcheries in Nigeria or any part thereof, and ascertaining roles played and still being played in the butcheries by the present government of Nigeria, all for purposes of incorporating their findings into their general and specific relationships with government of Nigeria, particularly in the areas of development and humanitarian assistance, military aids and supplies, economic and diplomatic relationships or actions. Thank you for listening to this news. My viewers, I don't know when Christians will be free from the hands of this jihadist group. We are no longer facing the Boko people. We are now in the midst of both the Boko people, the herdsmen, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, ISWAP, and the jihadists. In fact, I don't know what the Christians has done to deserve all of this. Is it because we never gave them the chance or the room to succeed in their Islamization agenda? Is that the reason? What have the Christians done to them? What have they done? They just plan to wipe Christians totally out of Nigeria. My viewers, this is time for Nigerian government to intervene. This is time for Nigerian government to stand and intervene on behalf of the Christians. The Nigerian government, we should not keep quiet. They should not keep calm. If the international country and organization can stand and speak up, how much more Nigerian, the country where the Christians are. Nigerian government really need to speak up and stand and intervene for the Christians, as the Christians will also want to do the same if they were the one attacked. You get it? This is one of the things we are complaining of, and this is one of the things Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is complaining of. For many times, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has cried to the ICC, International Criminal Court. He has gone to them and cried just because of these Christians that are being killed illegally and unjustly. Yet, they still don't want to leave the Christians alone. My viewers, why don't you borrow us your voice on this issue? Please, your comment concerning this of great importance. Don't hesitate to leave your comment behind. Click on the subscription button as well as bell button to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.